Тара-тара-тара-тара. Нічого. Їй-богу. Балдурс релізнулося. І що? І не працює. Так, секунду. Перезайдемо. О. Вже краще. Є. Є контакт.
Whatever you think you know of me won't matter once I become who I'm meant to be. I can't believe I just did that. Lady Shah will disown me. What will happen to me?
Not what will happen. What will you do? Your past is not yet lost. Your future is not yet fixed. Lay a hand on me in friendship, not quite Sharon. And I will fight the battle that has been waiting for me this last century. Then, oh then, we will have much to discuss. Our Lady of Silver, hear me. She who guides the Moon Maiden Selena, mother of the so-called Night Song. The Night Song is no more! great gift, little warrior. Don't you find it oh so curious that you would spurn your dark lady? Perhaps you feel a stirring of the truth already. But that will come later. There is a battle yet to be fought. You have done what we feared was impossible. You have released me from a century of sorrow. Your power is great. So too must be your weapon. You must choose what you will wield. And the Moon Maiden will provide. Thus I have said. Thus will it be so. Are you ready? Oh, and it shall be yours. And then, we're going to kill Ketheric Thorn.
We need to leave. Lady Charlotte
Чому,
sent
брат?
for us to be here, not after what we did. That's what frightens me. She must be angry. Yet, I don't feel it. Or hear it. There's only silence. Let's get out of here, please. Whatever's coming, I don't want to be in the heart of the Shadowfell when it finds me. The Night Song will be headed for Moonrise Towers. We'd better get there and see what she's unleashed against Ketheric Thorn.
О. Ні. То просто ти розшарив гру і хтось зайшов за мого персонажа. Спробую просто закрити гру.
Powerful ally.
Зробити лише для
Well chosen,
друзів.
Shadowheart.
Мою гру, мого персонажа прибрати.
Don't waste a step. Anything of use?
Ну, так само, просто спілкуєшся до нього і кажеш, залишся у таборі.
Forgive me.
Shadowheart?
I thought I was done for. I thought perhaps I might have been dead. This is all like some sort of terrible dream. But it's real, isn't it? I stood before the night song. I heard Lady Shah's words. And I failed her. Worse than failed her, I defied her. Just because of what that Asimar said. I tried to leave, but Shah blocked me. Punished me for failing her. I thought I knew the limit of pain that the incurable wound could inflict, but I had felt like I was suffering the agony of 1,000 people all at once. But then she released me. Banished me, more like.
Shadowheart looks distraught, abandoned by her goddess and all former allies. And as for her divine magic, admitting who in
I suppose I do, don't I? There's been something between us for some time. I thought my faith was the most important thing in my life. I've squandered too much time already. I want to... It wasn't too long ago that I could never... Nightsong promised she'd tell me something about myself. I need to... What she said to me back in the Shadowfell about the wolves. She took flight to hunt down Ketheric Thorm. All I can do is help hasten his demise. And hope. Do you really... I'm sorry. I have a lot on my mind. The Shadowfell. Knights, that's not the first time you've made... I don't know. Maybe it's a Selûnite trick. Or another way for Lady Shah to test my faith. The sooner I speak to Nightsong, the sooner I'll know what the future holds for me. Assuming I have a future at all. Thank you. I think any attempts at comforting me might be in vain just now.
Look at you, soldier. If I didn't know... You and Shadowheart. She's got a sweetness to her, just beneath the surface. And you're good at getting just beneath the surface. I won't lie. I wish it could be you and me. But I get that it can't. I do. And I'm sure we both care about you. I can't speak for Shadowheart, but for me... I want all of you. Or whoever comes next. I'm a hungry lady. I don't think I have it in me to share. Not now, anyway. But hey, don't worry about me. If you prefer Little Miss, then it probably wouldn't have worked out between us anyway. Soldier.
Так. Так.
I hate. It's up to us to look after her now. If she needs a rest, we carry her. If she needs a hand, she has ours. If she needs ears, we've got 4 between us. Whatever she needs.
Так, добре, потім подивлюся. Чи можна буде обох. Так, я хотів не табір, корчма, останній промінь.
There you are. What's happening out there? Who was that streaking across the sky? An immortal. But it couldn't possibly be. Never mind. It doesn't matter. What matters is you have him in a corner. Jaheira and every fighting body in this place have gone to Moonrise Towers to face Ketheric down. She's waiting for you there. End this. Now. We're all counting on you.
Так, сподіваюсь, все-таки я зможу нормально замутити. Я не здамся. Ай. Треба розвантажитись. Чому всі торгаші збігли? Зараз покажемо і полетимо.
Fearsome, black and red. We are...
It's from no songbook you know of. Likely an original.
Daniel! He's still trapped there. He needs help. My loot. You got it back. How? You killed a Thor. The Ketheric's elite. How did you... Never mind. He needs us. Needs our help. I've been lost in the shadows so long. And I met a boy there, too. Thaniel. He's the only reason my mind survived that emptiness, that loss. He told me about someone he knew. Someone called Hausen, a druid. Thaniel spoke of little else. Do you know him? Please, hurry. Thaniel is more than just a boy. He's the spirit of the land. And he's all alone. Without him, the curse won't lift.
Так. Те-те-те-те. Так, мені потрібен торгаш. Продати все це. О! Ведмесич.
Open up.
I don't believe it. They can't.
Breathe, child. Resist.
No.
Listen. Dost thou not hear it? Where creation meets ruin, where morning meets midnight, the root of all being. Balance.
They're dead. I can't. Balance.
Your very soul is tangled in shadow. Arabella's magic, wild as cursed briar. Her talent is now yours too.
The girl must learn the ways of the arcane, but she shan't remain here. The weave knows her purpose. It will guide her plainly, if she listens. Arabella holds a power beyond reckoning, that of the decaying forest, but it is unbalanced. Her yoke is already... Arabella will depart once thou dost leave these accursed lands.
Bowman, you're making...
Fear not, girl. Abandon not the weave, and it shall not abandon thee. Thou must.
You feel the grief fade as if it were your own. There is a lightness in her now, veiling the power within, soothing it.
Is that my future?
It is.
It's wonderful. Thank you, Bowman. If there are people like you around, perhaps every...
Thou hast now a bosom companion. Take care that thou art not distracted on thy quest, seeking the comforts of the flesh. Recall that in time, fate, dost thou require a new ally? Or mayhap...
Так. переходи мені обмежили. Тож доведеться скинути те, що важке. Ага. Понабрав важких обладунків. Довбань. Все, потім заберу. Так, ведмесич.
Hello. You are not food. You are friend. Nice here. The caves smell like rotting meat. Goblin cat smells like goblin. Ooh, more. Yes, fun.
Так, є. Чого не... А, можна довгий відпочинок зробити.
Copper for your thoughts?
Just a bad dream. It's all right.
Goblins had me in a cage.
Hush now, it was just a nightmare. We're safe here, with Master. He'll settle in. Give it a little time. He's still young. I remember Gonwick would let me sleep under his cloak when I was a pup. It helps.
No hurt scratch. Never.
Easy now. The Guardian's just looking out for us. I suppose I did. You've been good to us. To both of us. Gonwick would be happy I'm with you, I think.
Like it here. Warm fire. Scratch reminds me of Big Brother.
Дивно.
Used to. Mother ate him.
Thank you.
А, я хотів з Галсіном поспілкуватися. Тут ще хотів цей Гейл щось сказати.
An audience with Elminster is never less than... Suppose it's time we dealt with the Hollyphant in the room. You have questions for me? I promise I have answers. Ah, I'm what one might call a wizard prodigy. Who from an early age could not only control the weave, such was my skill that it earned me the attention of the mother of magic herself, the Lady of Mysteries. She revealed herself to me and she became my teacher. In time, she became my muse. Oh, yes. We enjoyed each other's company. Body. You see, no matter how powerful a wizard we mortals can become, Mystra keeps us in check. There are boundaries she doesn't let us cross. Yet, every time I sought to cross her boundaries, I tried to convince her. I pouted. I pleaded. Swore my... Inconceivable as it seems to me now, I shared a bed with a goddess, and yet I wasn't satisfied. We come now to the crux of my folly. Shall I share the story behind it, or would you rather head straight to its sordid finale? Very well. Once upon a very long time ago, a mighty lord lived. I'll save his history for another time, but the gist of it is that he sought to usurp the goddess of magic. He almost managed, but not quite. And his entire empire, Netheril, came crashing down around him as he turned. The magic that was unleashed that day was phenomenal. Even the weave itself could not withstand the onslaught. It fractured, then shattered, and all magic was lost to the mortal realms. Until the day, Mystra, she restored the weave, reuniting all its scattered shards. Or so I thought. Until, in the course of my... What if, I thought, what if, after all this time, I could return this lost part of herself to the goddess? The answer was to try. I was certain that this deed of raw power, draped in romance, would convince Mystra to take me by the... I was mistaken. I obtained the fabled book. Here. Place your hand over my heart. Let me show you.
You feel the tadpole quiver as you realize Gale is letting you into the dark. You see through Gale's eyes, staring down the corridors of a dread memory. Bound and suddenly opened. Inside there are no pages, only a swirling mass of blackest weave that pulses. Its teeth, its claws, it's unstoppable as it digs through and becomes part of you. And gods, is it ever hungry.
Thankfully, the moment I absorbed the fragment wasn't enough to kill me outright. This Netherese blight, this orb, for lack of a better. As long as I absorb traces of the weave from potent enough sources, it remains quiet. Were it ever to fully destabilize, I will. I don't know the exact magnitude of the eruption, but given my studies of Netherese magic, I'd say even a fragment it'd level a city the size. Fortunately, this need no longer be a concern. Well, until...
Here we go.
The Shadow Curse is upon us. But, with the Oak Father's blessing, we may soon see it banished from these lands. A survivor? Sylvanus blesses us. This could be just the person we need to speak to. Thaniel is no ordinary child. He is the very spirit of this land. If this fist knows where he is, I will go to see him at once.
You're Halsin. Thaniel said to find you. You must help him, please.
I will, but I need to know where Thaniel is. If I venture...
I'm not sure I can put it into words. The landscape there shifts and changes. Lavender.
I can work. We have what we need to proceed, and not a moment too soon. A winged Asima flew overhead, and now an assault is brewing against Moonrise. I still need your help. Meet me by the lakeshore and be prepared.
I'm ready. Whatever it takes.
Still breathing, despite everything. Should mine was down.
Опа. Там он.
Karlach! I thought you'd be in the city by now. We were ambushed by cultists. Half of us were captured, the other half ran here.
Off the anvil into the forge. We'll find them. Hopefully.
Before you run off into the belly of the beast. Well, two things. Good news and bad news.
The good news, obviously.
I only need one more piece of infernal iron.
Touch.
Exactly!
Oh my god.
Hang on! I think you'll want to...
Yeah, sure. But first, fix me. Please. Fine. Well, go on then.
I don't enjoy saying this, Karlach, but there's no two ways about it. Your engine is going to blow and I can't fix it. I'm not sure anyone can. It's simply too hot to exist here in the material plane, unless you return to Avernus for good.
But still, you can get...
Yes, but...
That's all I need to know. Do it. Please. I never wanted to live forever. I just want to live.
Well... all right. This shouldn't take long. Same as last time. You'll need to install it yourself. This should do the trick.
There. So did it... work?
Only one way to find out.
Thank you. I can't believe it. Thank you, Danon. Thank you so much.
It's the least I could do. Before you go, there's something I need to tell you. That engine of yours... I know you know that. But the thing is, I wasn't making any headway with the mechanics, none at all. The environment here is just too cold. You have to return to Avernus. For good.
The minute I set foot back in Avernus, Zarya will force me back in.
I get that, but don't rule it out. The world just might... I won't stop trying to figure out a cure. But... at this point, I think we all have to face the inevitable.
You read my mind. Thanks, Damon. Really. You've given me more than I could ever repay.
It's been my pleasure. Good luck. Both of you. Look after yourself, all right?
This is the best day. The best day! I'm so happy for me too. Now I just need to find someone to cuddle up to tonight, and I'll be the happiest woman on the Sword Coast. I'm not sure. Depends who's got me in mind. Withers was giving me the old eye the other night. Then again, maybe it was just an old eye. Listen, I'm never going back. If you said I could die right now or live 1,000 years... I don't expect anyone to understand that. But I've been dealt a hand most people don't have to contemplate playing. Thanks, soldier. You really are the best. Soldier? Like I got something back. When I touched you, I felt like my heart was racing. But I didn't hurt. I don't have... Not sure the world's ready for unleashed Karlach, but it's getting it anyway. Thanks to Damon. Thanks to you. Thanks to fate. Touch! Touch everything! Touch everyone that'll let me. Shake hands, dance a waltz. Maybe the world's my funhouse. Me too, soldier. Gods, me too. For every knock we take, I feel like I get a little... Ugh. Misery always overstays its welcome, and joy leaves too soon. I'll cry later.
Did you see it? The path of light. That's good, right? Means we might make it out of here alive.
Так. Ага. Ага.
I'll be here if you need anything else.
Зрозуміло. Перепроходимо.
Whatever you think you know of me won't matter.
Not lay a hand. You. Are you ready?
We need to leave. The Night Song will be headed for Moonrise Towers. We'd better get there and see what she's unleashed against Keth.
Powerful ally. Well chosen, Shadowheart.
Forgive me. I felt, but that
Shadowheart looks distraught, abandoned by her goddess and all former allies. And as for her divine magic,
you're lucky to have such confidence. Me. Night Song promised she'd tell me something about myself. What she said, I suppose I do, don't I? There's been, I thought, I've squandered too much time already. I want to be with you. Oh. Then I'm sorry to have... Night Song promised she'd tell me something. What she said to me back... She took flight to hunt down Ketheric Thorm. I'm sorry. I have a lot on my mind. The shadow fell. That's not the... I don't know.
It's up to us to look after her now. If she needs a rest, we...
Так, є.
There you are. What's happening out there? Who was that?
Hey, it's Shannon! Let's say hi!
Karlach! I thought you'd be in the city by now. We were ambushed by cultists.
Off the anvil into the forge. We'll find them.
Before you run off into the belly of... Well, two things. I only need one... Exact...
Oh my god.
Hang on! I think you'll want to...
Yeah, sure. But first, fix me. Please. Fine.
I don't enjoy saying this, Karlach. But there's no... It's simply too hot to exist here in the material plane.
But still, you can give me some...
Yes, but...
That's all I need to know. Do it. Please.
Same as last time.
There. So did it... work?
Only one way to find out.
You're all right. No burns. Can we go to bed now?
Hold on, Karlak. There's something I need. That engine of yours. I know you know that. I wasn't making any headway with the mechanics. You have to return to Avernus. For good.
The minute I set foot back in Avernus...
I get that, but don't rule it out. I won't stop trying to figure out a cure. But... at this...
You read my mind. Thanks, Damon. Really. You've given me more than I could ever repay.
It's been my pleasure. Good luck. Both of you. Look after yourself, all right? Did you see it? The path of light. That's good, right? Means we might make it out of here alive.
Так, що в тебе можна взяти? Термодинамо сокира. Важкі обладунки, середні. Давай стріли візьмемо. Так. Це сказати.
I'll be here if you need it.
Вже є добре. Так, зафігачити. Сувої. Нічні ліхтари, фіг там я скину, да? Провіант. Зілля.
Sharp as ever. Ну, наче все.
Can't give up now.
This is the best day. The best! Me too. I know we have important things to do, but we deserve a little sweetness too. Oh man. What are you thinking about? Listen, I'm never going.
Привіт,
I
Кейна.
don't expect
Як життя?
anyone to understand that. But I've been dealt a hand most people don't have to contemplate playing. I want to live too. But I don't want to talk about this now. And for the first time in a decade, there are people I care about all around me. Let me
Фіга.
enjoy that.
З котрою ти працюєш? Що тільки о 9-й повернулася.
Thanks, soldier. I just want to celebrate.
Best be on my
Ну, нормально. Все теж, як завжди. А, я думав, ти так. Життя від роботи до роботи.
Very well.
We are fierce. Daniel! He's still trapped there. He needs help. My loot. You got it back.
Вірю. Одну хвилинку, зараз повернуся. Так, я тут.
You killed a Thorn. The Ketheric's elite. How did you...
Вихідні частіше працювало 1 через 3.
He needs us. Needs our help. I've been lost in the shadows so long. And I met a boy there too. He told me about someone he knew. Someone called Hausen, a druid. Thaniel spoke of little else. Do you know him? Please, hurry. Thaniel is more than just... Without him, the curse won't lift. He said...
Фіга. Зміна 14 годин.
Hello. You are not food. You are nice here. The cave, yes. Fun. Ooh, more. Ooh, more.
An audience with Elmet. Suppose it's time we dealt with the Hollyphant in the room. Ah, and what one might call a wizard prodigy. She revealed herself to me and she became my teacher. I sought to cross her boundaries. We come now to the crux of my folly. Shall I share the story behind it? What? I'll say, what if? I thought,
Процес поспілкувався,
what if,
завантажував.
after all this time, I could return this lost... The answer... I was mistaken. Here.
Into the new seams of its teeth, its claws.
As long as I absorb traces of the weave from potent... I would...
Так, все.
But with the Oak Father's blessing, we may soon see it banished from these lands. A survivor. Thaniel is... I will go to...
Так, я відпочити хотів.
What are you thinking about?
Incredible. I can be close to you now, without fear, without thinking too hard. We can just be. No more than anyone else. Well, maybe slightly more. But that's the past now. I'm free. More... I was hoping you'd say that.
Так, ще поспілкуватися з Арабеллою.
I don't believe it.
Breathe, child. Resist not the winds of change. Let them carry thee.
No.
Listen. Dost thou not hear it? Where creation...
They're dead.
You're very...
The girl must learn the but Arabella,
Bowman.
fear not, girl. Abandon not the weave, and it...
You feel the grief fade as if it were your own. There is a lightness in...
Is that my...
It is...
Thank you. If there are people...
Thou hast now a bosom companion. Take care that thou art... Recall that in time...
I've attended my share of fancy balls and masquerades. A few elegant moves can turn all the right heads. Figured it was time to brush up on my skills. I wouldn't want to fail my new partner. As luck would have it, he just arrived. May I have this dance? Don't worry. It's not really about the dance. It's about whose we're dancing with. Oh. I mean, yes, of course. The sun only rests for so long.
Так, добре.
Your Halsin. Thaniel's...
I will.
I'm not sure I can put it into words. Lavin.
We have what we need to proceed.
I'll give it a shot.
You're here. Good. Now we can begin. Thaniel is trapped in the Shadowfell, but thanks to your efforts, I know where to look. Now I must go there, alone. No. This opportunity has been 100 years in the making. It has to be me. And only me. But I didn't bring you here to witness an old druid's grandstanding. You have a part to play in this, and I trust you will play it well. With the Oakfather's blessing, I can infiltrate the Shadowfell, but doing so will sap my strength. I'll need your help if I'm to return. I need you to stay here, keep the portal open until I return, and defend it at all costs. The shadows won't be banished without a fight. Once I open the portal, they'll swarm like carrion birds and try to destroy it. You must not let that happen. Let's begin. Whatever happens, do not attempt to enter the portal, and do not let anything interfere with it. It took me years of study, of seeking the Oakfather's favor, to find a way to part the veil. Pray that this works. Oakfather, hear me. Aid me. Force open the jaws of darkness. Make passage for your vessel of light. It's ready. I'll return with Thaniel as soon as possible. Stay close to the portal. Buy me what time you can.
Багацько. Багацько їх тут. Сліпоти, сліпоти.
Steps at a time.
Nothing comes easy these days.
It's done. I have him. But something's wrong. Dreadfully wrong. No. It can't be. No. But some part of him is missing. He's hollow. I need to examine him back at the camp. Come see us when you can. And be careful out there. Forces may be rallying against Moonrise. But Ketheric Thorm is most dangerous when cornered. I know from experience.
Що ми тут нафармили?
So that's progress.
воронів, я так розумію. Нічого нема.
Something good here. Slow down.
Ну, здається, всіх залутав. Сумка тіне кореня. Насип ще залутати.
Thaniel is resting, but it's no easy slumber. I discovered what's wrong with him. The shadows rendered him in two when they bore him away to the Shadowfell. Half of his essence remained here, amidst the curse. What stayed behind would have been the strongest part of him. But after all these years left in the darkness, corruption must have taken hold. It's both simple and not. We need to find Thaniel's missing half and make him whole again. Only the missing half may not come willingly. The curse will have sunk its tendrils deep, twisting Thaniel's essence into something else. And you saw this boy yourself. That can't be a coincidence, but we need to be sure. And I truly mean we, if you wish. Every moment counts, and I've asked much of you already without being at your side. If you want me, I'm yours. Against the curse, against the absolute. Anything. Just say the word. And you saw this boy yourself. That can't be a coincidence. Seems your ranks are...
Where am I needed? No time to rest. Another step forward. have a word.
Not back to gloat, are you? Nobody likes a bad winner.
Though shrouded in shadows, the child's resemblance to Thaniel is unmistakable. This must be his dark half, warped by the curse.
I still think you might have tricked me. If you did, I'll figure it out. Spoil sport. I'm not going back. I like it here. I've made a family for myself. I get to play all the time. Yes, I do. You can't make me do anything. I don't want to play with you anymore.
He's scarpered. We'd better track him down if the shadows don't stop us first.
Making my move.
I'll make my own fun if I have to. And my own friends. couldn't you just leave me alone? Why can't I just stay here, playing? I had everything I've ever wanted, right here! And you've ruined it. I'm not leaving. You can't make me. He's nothing to me. He left me here all this time. I had to do everything for myself. Even when it was scary, even when I was alone. I didn't give up. But would he even want me back? I've changed. A lot. So I wouldn't have to make up friends to play with anymore. I'd have someone real. I'd like that. And he would too, I think. All right, I'll do it. I want to do it. Bye. And thank you for playing with me.
That's curious. Have to keep going. Something over there. What was that?
Feel the shadow curse down here. What is this place?
Do you accept Shah's test of your intellect? You feel a small pulse of energy race up your spine, and a strange sensation of acceptance. Are you bold of heart and sharp of tongue? Can you turn any and all to the Dark Lady's cause? Are you bold of heart and sharp of tongue? Can you turn any and all to the Dark Lady's cause? Confidence surges through you. You feel like there is nothing you can't do, no one you...
Very well.
Do you think yourself wise enough to be granted Shah's blessing? A warm swell rises through you. Acceptance. You are worthy. An altar to Shah. It appears to seek prey and a blood offering. Your blood.
Always room for more.
Нічого більш цікавого нема. От так от. Я думав, ти вже пройшов гру. Так, мені туди. На захід, в іншу сторону. Великий мавзолей. Сюди, потім сюди, потім сюди. Як так вийшло, що на твоєму збереженні, на тому Чарлі, ти був там на горі? І пройшов далі від мене. Того Ельмінстра зустрів.
Suppose it might be nice.
Put the wind back in my sails.
Perching on my head forevermore.
Так. Поки що 7-й. Ніхто не прокинув. Життя бентежне. Ну так. За абсолют дуже легко перемогти. А, ти не допройшов. О.
clustered fires and tents. Perhaps.
Так, я хотів подивитися. Ла-ла-ла-ла-ла. Вулбрена. Угу. Якщо звільняєш нічну пісню, то Вулбрен вмирає.
Where are you going? We don't have time to waste. We must leave no opportunity for him to recover. We must strike now, or this will...
Добре. Туди не можна. А, і, до речі, можна мутити лише з одним персонажем. Або поєднувати. Лише Галсін не проти бути на другому плані з кимось. Тож поєднувати Галсіна там з кимось. Шедоухартом чи Астеріоном. Так це якраз злодійська сторона. Тобто я друге проходження буду за абсолют. В туалеті завалили. Оце сум. Який жирненький.
This guy looks like he had a long, long, long night. Might be best to keep him happy for now.
Давай спробуємо випити.
Leaning in, you can see how the creature's skin barely holds it together. The bulge of its belly is on the cusp of bursting wide open.
He looks set to burst, and will probably be left hip deep in his juices.
Go on, drink. Make it drink. Be drunk. You and I both. To our good health.
Hey!
The liquid burns your throat as you swallow, but otherwise you feel no ill effects.
But such a small sip you take.
Я буду за чародія. Злого чародія абсолют.
You will soon quaff as I do. Now tell me the Father, guide me. How we long for a feast. You ask, you drink, then you amaze, enthuse, astound me again. Father Ketherick, bring it in, toss it down. Father Ketherick's laughter. The question's done, finished, over. Only drink.
Гей! Кайф. Один-два випало.
Your belly rumbles as the vile brew fills it, yet your mind remains miraculously steady.
More stories.
Ну, да. Але Астеріон так. Один лише в паті злий. Лайзель така нейтральна. О, критичний успіх.
Molded, hard, heavy. I saw such a beast in my latrine. A fierce foe. Ask, question, make your query. The spirit more. Drink. Father, eternal, invincible, forever. No more questions. Drink. No, the customer is always right, but also wrong.
Майже. О, критичний успіх.
Each swig is as painful as the last, but you remain in otherwise sound mind and body.
I know. You want Father's purse, Father's things, ordered talk and bear it. I can't.
Я його перепив.
Do mess our pardon. Now settle your mind, chum, and get your shine on. Be will it what? Moon, mountain dark, coming right up. A man of proper taste. Chum yourself up and whisk the old luggy chum.
I think your witty remarks were too much for him.
Yes, sir.
Вони просто живуть.
Finally. There might be some more drink for the rest. Something over there.
Ну, у мене буде Астеріон, Shadowheart і Лайзель. Вони, їх можна зробити злими. Ну, та, Shadowheart теж якби нейтральна зла. Обожнюю, коли можна перемогти. Просто за допомогою чогось. Як ото за допомогою харизми я того Ортона. Не знаю, якби воїн там тяжку броню може таскати.
Seems simple enough.
Halflings and gnomes order here.
Що тут ще поруч можна зробити? Да, ти вже казав, що в тебе така ж паті. Так, тут я все обшукав. Місячні вежі, схований скарб, застава. І мені потрібно до цього збігати. Ай! Ці баги іноді. Ні, не бачив. Так, гроші з'явилися. Дамон.
There you are. I'd hoped you'd make it through, but when we didn't hear from you.
Так, з'явилися.
Well, I'm glad you're here.
Великий меч Хітянки. Фіга. Меч життєкрат. Це короткий меч. Стріла проти драконів. Плюс 2.
I'll be here if you need anything else.
Так, стріли перекинути. Так, тепер до табору.
What's up for discussion?
Camp life seems to suit the young owlbear. His coat of feathers seems fuller. His eyes look bright and inquisitive.
Look where
You smell very delicious, but I will not. Nice here. The cave, yes. Fun.
До речі, бачив відосик. Так там друїд вбив з одного удару того темника.
The druid Halsin spoke to me while I was sleeping. He spoke of you. 100 years of sickness almost ended. I feel every root that riddles the earth beginning to unfold. But there is one anchor, still holding the shadows in place. The soul that brought it into being, for the land to heal. Ketheric Thorm must die.
Thaniel rests well. He's healing very rapidly, now that Oliver has returned to him. No more than my right hand can absorb my left. Oliver is helping Thaniel to recover. They both, once the curse is lifted, they can stand as one or as a pair. I hope they will remain as a pair. It will be good for them both. Still, I would like to return here someday. See Thaniel and Oliver again. In my meditations, or perhaps in person, if the Oak Father wills it. I knew I could put my faith in you. If only we had met sooner. I have. Anyway, once the curse is lifted, nature can take its course without me. I belong at your side, and I'm glad to be had. Glad to be with you, I mean.
Ketheric's.
Фіга він. Дивний дракончик. Дуже дивний дракончик.
Oh, hi.
Лють форма 2 називається. Так, тепер з тим некромантом поспілкуватися. Диви, які бафи шар дає. Плюс 5 мудрості, плюс 5 харизми, плюс 5 інтелекту. Не туди звернув. Сюди. Може доєднається до мене він.
The air stirs in trepidation. You have the ledger. The Raven always knows. To punish a murderer. If that is not enough, leave. I have no time for those lacking. We have it. Her lies, her guilt. Madeline reported her friends to a dark justiciar and fled when they were butchered. Well, she flees no more. I will be the conduit for Madeline's spirit. I will force her to face trial, and you will be the judge. Make her beg. Make her suffer. There is no justice for traitor. Witness.
You. He said I was gonna be punished. That you'd be the judge. But I didn't mean to hurt anyone.
Некромантія.
I said it didn't mean nothing. That Ben and Mark were just drunk and whining. The Dark Justicia promised she was gonna chat with him. She promised. She gave him a dagger each and told him to press it against their stomachs on the count of 3 to start stabbing and not stop till she said so. She never said stop.
Дякую за подаруночок, Настя.
I'd do anything to take it back. Anything.
Дякую величезно за подаруночки. Дякую за підтримку. Так, прокинемо. Прокинемо.
You're right. I'm a killer. A monster. I should have died instead.
glorious. Look, my hand still shakes. You broke her most thoroughly. Well done. If you are satisfied, then so am I. You have done well. Her pain and anguish were sublime. I will treasure it. Here, for your services. Should I find another murderer in need of torment, I shall call upon you. Farewell.
Дивний мазохист. Крука лихохвіста. Так, є. Що у нас тут ще? Так.
If death is soon to take Karlak, she should make every move. Fight viciously, roar loudly, step boldly. She must... I sought to reach a Githyanki creche and be rid of these tadpoles. I'm going to find my people.
You consider your options, knowing that should Lae'zel depart alone for the crash, she could fall to the curse.
You would threaten late. How unusual. How satisfying. You bared your teeth and sprayed your venom. A threat to be savored. Very well. Let's see what this moonrise illuminates.
I know well the pain of seeing your life's hourglass running empty. Grasping at any means of slowing the grains as they slip inexorably through your fingers. Karlak's fate may be ordained, but her actions are not. She will make each... What's on your mind? She expects those who seek to use the weave to do so honestly and with respect for its potential to destroy. I doubt she's asked many of her followers to blow themselves up. That's a fate. She wouldn't ask such a thing if it weren't our only means of survival. However much she's annoyed at me. Oh, you know me, ever the optimist. I'm trying to focus on the pot. Truth is, I was living on borrowed time already. If anything, I feel more at peace than I have in months. At least now I know my death will have purpose. It won't be a distant bang in the footnotes of history. I've no doubt she has the power to do so, but as for the permission, Ao would not look kindly on her meddling in mortal affairs. Divine intervention has a tendency to make things worse, not better. As for Elminster, saved the realms more times than legend can recount. To take on a god is no easy feat, even for him. My orb is the best chance we have. And only I can wield it. Ah, yeah. Karsus was perhaps the most powerful wizard that ever lived. And he tried. With a spell of his own devising, he endeavored to use Mistral, she was called then. Imagine what it must have felt like to be a god. As Karsus aimed his spell at her, she began to unravel. And with her, too late did he realize what he had unleashed. It would have been the end of everything. The goddess of magic is all magic. By dying the entire week, it was the end of Mistral. The end of Karsus. As the child who would be a god was turned to stone, his empire came crashing down around him. The floating city, an event that came to be known as Karsus's folly. For a spell, Mistral was reborn as Mistra. Upon her return, now, so many centuries later, I try to follow in the footsteps of Karsus. Not to try to control only a fraction of the magic that was unleashed that fateful day. I merely sought to return one tiny Gale's folly, one might call it. History, repetition. It's the way things go. I know what it is to hunger. And I know what it takes to keep that hunger under. So long as he sates his appetite elsewhere, I'm happy to give him the...
These lands will soon be free of shark. If I was a bard, I might be tempted to draw comparisons between nature and myself, both shaking off Shah. But luckily, fine. What's on your mind? How are you holding up? Don't be so modest. I can't remember the last time I met someone like you.
Oh, hi.
Так, добре. Так, тан-таран-тан-тан. Так, добре, пішли далі. Варіанти піти в нас ще є тут. Тут ми робили засідку. Ось тут ти ліхтар здобудеш.
What's that?
What's that?
Не можна закрити двері, сидячи. Кошмар. Що у нас тут? Я так розумію, це тут були наші товариші демони. Угу.
This beast didn't go down without a fight. Gored to death, by the look of it.
Десь тут ми Завлора знайдемо.
We don't have time.
Добре, тоді теж не можна. Та ні, оббігай.
Looks like the Dryder's caravan came from here.
They won't be herding any more prisoners from here, next to us.
Нічого цікавого.
Defender of the people. No trouble at all. Alright, what now? On my way.
А, тут можна отак от. Невдача у всіх. А, засідка. Ну, дратуйте. Гра Baldur's Gate 3.
No time for mercy.
What's this? Go on.
Ну. 98%. Знову.
Gods, it's hot in here. Ready for this?
Got to press on.
First step is the hardest.
Karlak, it's go time.
Need to find a way forward. No traps, please.
Добре, не тут завлор наш.
That will fit in my pack. That might be worth a look.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have. Breathe deep.
Пострибали. Тепер побігли.
Dale lands. Or what's that? Silks from Cormier, it says. Empty, though. All the way from Thay. Jewels and gems.
Report to the tollmaster. Pay the toll.
More for me. Let's have a look.
Hauliers and merchants wanted. Sail the silvery seas, gaze upon the gate. No experience required.
Can't forget.
Forget it. It's blocked from behind.
It's all mine. You must pay.
Seized inventory.
Well, we're not getting in this way.
What do you bring? I require good. More gold. All that you have. You may pass the river, but first you must pay. I collect the gold so you may pass. More gold. The gold is not for me!
Swift as my feet can carry me.
Sometimes the only way out is through.
Ніфіга. Вона всандалила. Да що так боляче-то?
You consider your options, knowing that should Lae'zel depart alone for the crash, she could
Я не
fall to the
зрозумів.
curse.
Фіга, півгодини назад. Так, добре, на цьому завершимо. Дякую за перегляд.